All right, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Foodies and Friends on Fox Local. Today, we are in the Bel Air area, Westview. You probably recognize this because this is something that is very memorable. We are at Kriti Kitchen. This is Mary Cuclis. She is the owner, and you're a chef too.
Yes.
Yes, you are. You're a chef. And they are participating in Eat Drink HTX 2026, which benefits the Houston Food Bank. Menus go live on February 1st, and the event runs February 15th through the 28th. I know y'all are getting ready to make your list, but just a few more weeks before all of these jam-packed menus. You are no stranger to these events. You know how to make a jam-packed menu. Plus, this restaurant has something pretty cool that not a lot of other restaurants have. Over my shoulder right here. Look at all this goodness. We're going to talk a lot about that because if you're like me and you're living in your car most of the time because you're driving your kids around, stuff like that can become pretty handy and healthy too, because our days of driving through bad fast food are over because we've got Kriti Kitchen. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting us come here today. It's a small space, but you're full.
It is.
Which is a good thing.
It is.
How have things been going for you guys?
It's been great. This year really has made a difference. We've seen just a lot of regulars, a lot of new faces, and just really, really supportive customers. So it's been great.
Because you're in a great area. There's houses right there, so you probably get a lot of foot traffic.
We do. We have a neighborhood right next to us where people walk here. We have a lot of families nearby, and our food really caters well to families. So that's been great.
Now, for somebody who has not heard of Kriti Kitchen, what kind of food is here? And you have dine-in, but you also have this fantastic to-go section too. Yeah. So what is the cuisine like here?
So we do home-style Greek food, I would say probably with a little bit of a twist, kind of some things from my background, lots of local stuff, lots of fresh produce. We make everything in-house. We do, I guess, going with the heat meat, which is what you mentioned with the to-go stuff. So we have this concept where you come in and you grab something from our case back here and you can take it at home and you can heat that up. But we have also a full menu where you can sit down and eat or you can take it to go. Lots of different options.
You got lots of good wine bottles up there. Yeah. Very good selection. We'll talk about that because we always got to talk about the wine, you guys. All right, let's go right on over to the Foodie Cam to take a look at one of the items that will be featured on Mary's Eat Drink HTX menu. This is a fan favorite, y'all. This is one of the restaurants that we got a lot of feedback about, that they were so happy to see a menu from you guys because you do offer something different. So what are we looking at here?
So this is our moussaka, which is a very traditional Greek dish. It's people kind of liken it to a Greek lasagna, but there's no noodles. So the base is going to be eggplant, and then we have a ground beef seasoned with tomato, lots of herbs, some spices to kind of give it that like warm depth, and then a creamy bechamel sauce on top.
What is bechamel?
So it's kind of a mix of milk and flour, and we actually put egg in the moussaka as kind of the...
it's a Greek sauce.
It's a Greek sauce, okay. Yeah. So that's what it's actually a little bit different than a bechamel because we do put egg, and that adds a little bit of lightness to it. And we love ours because I think it's just like a very nice balanced moussaka.
Yeah.
And you get them, this is very
warm, cute nice little warm, yes.
And we try to, put in a little ramekin that makes it a little cuter than a lot of times it's just like sliced and slopped on a plate, but we're trying to elevate it a little bit.
And it keeps the ingredients warm too. Yeah. So just kind of.
Yeah, you want to go all the way to the bottom and get all the layers.
So there's multiple layers, you guys. So this is, it is. It's exactly like, there we go.
And then you get this a lot of times in a taverna in Greece. We eat it a lot with my family. My relatives own a hotel in Crete called Knossos Beach Palace. And they actually, last time I was there, showed me their traditional way. Everyone has a slightly different way of making moussaka.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But it's such basic ingredients. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just real fresh.
Wait a minute. Why have I not had this before? And then this top layer is...
So that's kind of the cream sauce. There's a tiny bit of cream. It's actually more milk and egg and a little bit of flour.
Mary.
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, this has to be one of your best sellers.
It is. We sell out, yeah. If also we serve that in the heat and eat case too. So that's one thing that you could grab. And
so this is a to-go too?
It's a to-go option as well.
Oh, baby, that's me all day. And how do you reheat it? How long does it take?
So it takes about 20-25 minutes in the oven. You just take the top off and pop it in the oven, 350-degree oven, real easy. It also freezes well, so you can keep it in a freezer, so you can have it, on hand in an emergency Moussaka situation. So
okay, this will absolutely help me in an emergency because it's protein, it's pure ingredients, and it's not bad for you.
No,
and this is like exactly what I'm looking for at 4:30 on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
When I don't want to go home. I don't want to go stand in line at H-E-B. Love H-E-B. Love H-E-B. Let's put some butter tortilla. You put this in some butter tortilla, right?
That,
100%. However, those lines sometimes can get a little bit, I know I'm a little crazy with H-E-B butter tortillas. Are you a butter tortilla or a regular H-E-B?
We normally do the regular, but
that's okay.
But we do, we go through those tortillas a lot. My kids, quesadillas,
gotta do
also, my kids will eat this. And I know some kids, they might be like, I don't know about this. But once they taste it, they will like it.
That's exactly what I was thinking, that my son will eat this. Yeah. He's 10.
Yeah.
And so this is all the stuff that he would eat. And it looks good enough for him to eat, right? Like I mean, it looks like lasagna, right? And lasagna is not always that healthy. So it looks really yummy and gooey. And this is on your Eat Drink HTX menu.
It is.
Oh, you guys. Yeah. I'm so excited for you guys to be able to try this dish. So, and then remember too, menus go live on February 1st. So we have a little bit of time before you can get this for the good deal. All right, let's go back on over to the Foodie cam so we can look. I mean, I already ate half of this thing. I got to save my stomach for the rest of this. Oh my goodness. What are we looking at, Mary?
So this is probably going to be the hardest thing to say. It's called Kolokithokeftedes. There's squash, which kolokitho means squash, and keftedes means like a ball. This is actually my aunt's recipe, Aunt Anna. And last time I was in Greece, she made these for me. And we were sitting at this outdoor table right by the ocean, and this was the ultimate bite of the whole meal. I took a bite, and I was like, I have to have this recipe. It's slightly creamy, because there's cheese in it and crispy on the outside. And then you've got kind of hidden vegetables in there, with the zucchini. And then you just dip it in this tangy tzatziki sauce. And it's just the perfect little balance of kind of rich with a little tang from the tzatziki.
I'm just in awe. And Aunt Anna, so when did this item become an item on your menu?
So I went 2 years ago, last summer. Not last summer, the summer before. But and after that, I put it on the menu. I was just this is too good.
That's such a sweet story too, because it was her recipe. She had been making it for her family for who knows how long. And then who knows where that came from. That came from some other generation in your family. All right.
And
so I'm going to
just dip it in.
I'm going to open this up a little bit just so you guys can see the inside, because
very green in there, and there's herbs, and it's good.
But again, my son would probably eat this because it's like a zucchini chicken nugget sometimes, I don't know.
And it's good. And these could also reheat well too. We do them for caterings a lot, and you just pop it in the oven and just kind of warm it up just a little bit, and they're really good.
I could do these every day. So healthy.
Yeah.
The outside is perfect. The inside is perfectly moist and soft, and the outside has that perfect amount of crunch that if you put it in the toaster oven, it would be perfect too. I can already taste it. And then hold on, you guys. Hold on.
Yeah. And this has been a really favorite tzatziki. A lot of people say it's the best they've ever had.
That's what I was just about to say. This is, I mean, truly, I don't know. We've probably had 1,000 different tzatziki's in our lives. I don't know what makes the difference. If it's the texture, if it's the ingredients, I'm not sure, but man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It is so good. Now, do you sell your tzatziki?
We do.
You do.
Yeah, we can sell it in big portions.
The universe. She sells the tzatziki because I don't know that I'd be able to get out of here without a jar of that stuff. All right. Let's talk a little bit about your dishes over my shoulder, because you've got a nice variety of those dishes, and tell everybody what kinds of dishes they are relative to your menu items.
So we have some that repeat on the menu. Like we talked about the moussaka, we have a larger format there. So that one we say feeds about 2 to 3 in here. And then the smaller format, which is the one you saw on the camera. But then we also really try to use farmers market vegetables. So on the vegetable section, they change. So we have one dish that's kind of there most of the time. It's called biryani, which has a lot of different vegetables like squash and onion and sweet potato, all in a tomato and herb sauce. But then we'll pull other things. Like right now we have a pea dish. Sometimes we do green beans, butternut squash, just kind of based on what you could get on a farmer's market.
So you shop at farmer's markets?
We do. We also use a company called Farm to Table, which goes around Texas, and they go to different farmers and choose kind of what vegetables are in season, and then they come up with a comprehensive list, and then I can choose from that list, and then they deliver everything. Which is lovely. Yeah,
that's very smart.
Yeah,
and I love the intention and the care, because each one of these ingredients, like I can see it, I can hear it in your voice. I mean, I've known over the years. Yeah. Every single ingredient, like she's thought a lot about it. Like she's she's researched it. She's tried it because she's told me about these recipes, and I really appreciate that as a consumer.
Yeah.
Who spends probably 5 out of 7 meals out of the week outside the home.
Right.
I appreciate that because there's a lot of bad stuff out there.
Yeah.
How do you stay away from all that stuff?
I mean, I think it's just been a focus for a long time for me. My grandfather is a master gardener. I grew up gardening with him. My papu, actually, you say papu in Greek. And he was very big on, eating from his garden. And he is 93 and still lives on his own.
Yeah.
And he's just, he's doing great. And so that was like initially from that. And then I worked at Pondicherry for 10 years, and Anita Jicing Honey that is what she believes in too. So it just kind of came naturally. And that's just like, of course, why wouldn't I use like the local fresh ingredients?
Yeah. Yeah. Not all the time you have an operator that really cares about what goes into your body more than what goes into their bank account. So good to know. Yeah. All right. Back on over, because that's truly what it is, right? Like,
so true. Yeah.
Back on over to the Foodie Cam. We're here at Kriti Kitchen, right on Bisonette, y'all. This is easy. We're right here. Bel Air, West U. Take the kids to school. Come on over here. See Mary. There's a lot of other things here, too, that we're going to take some things off the shelves to show you. Gifts, olive oil, wine. You can go shopping here. What are we looking at, Mary?
This is called Avonglemono. This is a chicken and lemon soup. It has rice. It has vegetables. It has a bone broth base that is really nurturing. It has just a lot of, it's cooked 24 hours. It's really has a lot of flavor. And so the base, I feel like the base of a soup really tells a lot about a soup and really makes the difference between a good soup and a mediocre soup. But yeah, it's really good, especially if you like lemon. Greeks love lemon, so it's a standard ingredient.
Yeah, love lemon. Do you put any lemon rind in that soup?
Not in that dish, no. But we do a lot in a lot of other dishes. Like our rice has lemon zest. We have some in our shrimp that we have in our heat meat case. But we put a lot of lemon zest in it.
I love the rind. I love the zest.
Me too.
And I grew up, you guys probably remember my mother's cranberry relish that we make every holiday season, and she would put a whole orange with the rind and raw cranberries and apple and sugar, and that's it.
That's amazing.
But I would always appreciate not grossing out my friends, but telling them, oh yeah, that's the whole orange in there. Like the rind is in there and everything, and they've never eaten it before, and they're like, but then they taste it and they're like, whoa, and it's like amazing, but it's so healthy. It's got a lot of like antioxidants.
It does. Yeah, it's great.
Now, I'm going to taste the soup, but here's an example. I want you to talk about a little bit about this. So this is one of the items that you have. Yeah.
So this is our Roots olive oil. This is a great like all-purpose olive oil. We actually use this same brand, like this exact oil in what we cook. So this is our olive oil that we use. And olive oil is used in pretty much everything we cook. But it's really great. Like this is one you could cook with. You could also, it can be in a salad dressing, but it's a really good kind of balanced olive oil.
This soup, I don't know if it's supposed to be, it's a warm soup, but it could absolutely be a cool soup also. Like it's very, it could be a chilled because of the lemon.
Yeah, that's true.
And
like gazpacho is,
it's very gazpacho-y. But it's chunky.
Yeah.
And so it's very, but the base.
Yeah. And
This
so
is amazing.
it has a creaminess to it, but it's actually doesn't have cream in it.
Yeah.
It has an egg yolk that's whisked in at the end and cooked just a little bit at the end. And that makes it like kind of have a creamier texture to it.
Right. I think I found another one of my favorite soups. Let's go right on over to the Foodie cam to take a look at another item being featured on the Kriti Kitchen Eat Drink HTX 2026 menu. What are we looking at, Mary?
So this is going to be our Veggie Wrap. This is a lot of really nice seasonal vegetables. Right now it's butternut squash, bell pepper, lemon potatoes wrapped in our whole wheat flatbread. It's really great. It has a lot of people come and get it just because it's a really good vegetarian option, but honestly it's really good as a not vegetarian option as well.
Okay, I'm ready to eat.
Yeah.
Based on all your descriptions.
Another one?
I mean, I've eaten a lot today, Mary. You haven't even seen my day, and I'm still continually eating here. But I really can taste the freshness. And I remember when I was here before too. That was my very strong first impression was how fresh the ingredients were. And that's so hard today, right?
Yeah.
Like this is a little bit of a tough time for the restaurant industry. Talk a little bit about what it's been like for you guys and how you're making it work.
Yeah. I mean, I think it has been hard. Ingredient prices keep increasing, especially when you want to support the right people, the farmers, the local farmers and that sort of thing. And they're having to deal with a lot of different things themselves. So of course has to translate into food costs. And, we've had to increase some prices on our menu, but we try to educate our customers and say, we value local produce and we value antibiotic-free meats. And so like that kind of translates into a little bit higher costs. And, we also, I probably try to do a lot of different jobs where maybe if we had more flexibility or we're a larger company, there would probably be multiple people doing these jobs, but I'm the
But then your cost goes up.
But then our cost goes up
on staff.
Yeah.
And that's like your biggest cost, basically.
Yeah.
So, or rent, but
Right. Yeah. And rent.
Yeah.
But yeah. We just
and that's a whole other show. Like that's a whole other topic. We're not going to get into it, but these, I've heard it's tough for these smaller businesses to continue to compete with these big brands coming into Texas from the East and the West. We see everybody moving to Texas and we think, oh, that's a great thing. We're so excited to have all these new people, but there are other challenges that we don't even think 7, 8, 9, 10 steps down the line. Small business owners that are seeing the effects of that too.
Yeah. Because we're doing also the bill pay, we're doing payroll, where a larger companies have like whole departments, allocated to that sort of thing. But we have to pay the same taxes as everyone else, but with just a lot fewer people to do all of those jobs.
Yeah. And it's harder too if your building makes it harder, right? Like I see restaurants out there that don't even have a sign in front of their restaurant because they can't get the building to, or the city, or, there's some kind of permit, and that's a whole nother show. Like that's a whole nother thing. Like, it's a lot what you guys have to deal with. And when we think that this is 15% of our public workforce is in hospitality. I mean, it affects a lot of people, right? So all of these challenges, it's not somewhere far away. It's not like, we're never going to see it, it's probably someone you know. And it's probably someone like Mary who is around the corner, you know, in your neighborhood, paying a lot of rent and trying to keep up just like everyone else is.
Yeah, and we're trying to pay like livable wages, and people's wages are, you know, or people's living expenses are going higher and higher. And so we're kind of, you know, we're like, how do we support our staff as well?
Yeah. I mean, there's just a lot. There's a lot, but it's really good to hear it from folks like you and for the diners to understand that these are things that we consider when we're deciding where to spend our dining dollars. All right, speaking of dining dollars, let's go back to the Foodie Cam. We are previewing the Eat Drink HTX 2026 menu from one of our standout participants, one of our fan favorites, Kriti Kitchen over here in Westview on Bel Air. I have an idea what this is, Mary, but please tell me. I like to listen to your descriptions.
Yeah, this is Spanakopita. This is like, if you know Greek food, you probably know this one. It's the flaky phyllo with spinach and feta inside. Yeah, classic favorite. Been on the menu since day one. My yaya or grandmother used to make these for us every holiday, and it's just, you know, perfect balance of flaky and just like a, you know, there's also a little, there's healthy, like I feel good eating it, you know, they're eating spinach, but it's just so good.
I don't know if I'm breaking any rules, but I dip those bad boys in tzatziki sauce.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, I know a few people that do. It's great. Yeah.
I'm going all in with it because you got that flaky dough goodness. I'm a huge fan of spinach, and my son is too. He likes the spinach too. That's great. Grape leaves. He'll have a whole thing of grape leaves from Foodie's. I just go and I say, it's dinner time for Luca. And they give me, I just buy a whole thing of grape leaves, and that's the full dinner. No, I mean, that's, you know, but I want to just open this up. We're going to go over to the Foodie Cam. Oh, the flake.
Yeah, there you go.
The flake. Oh, look at that. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. Oh, that's exactly. Oh, all right. Let's go back over to the Foodie Cam because I'm going to eat this whole thing and I don't want you guys to see that. Foodie Cam. What's this, Mary?
Okay, so this is kind of similar to Spanakopita, but we made it into a grilled cheese. So this is really comforting. It's on our house-made tahini toast. So the tahini toast has sesame in it. There's a little bit of nuttiness. And then we mix a little Asiago cheese in with the spinach. And so it makes it like that pull-apart cheesy. So just a really comforting spinach grilled cheese.
Love that. And I just wanted to show you guys also. Now, is your stuff sold anywhere else or just in here for now?
You can find it in Central Market, I think, but that's about it.
Congratulations.
Oh, sorry. No, this stuff. This is it's a different vendor. And so he sells his stuff at Central Market as well.
But an example of something you can get here. I always like to know little gift basket places for my to go. All right, let's go right back on over to the Foodie Cam. We've got another dish to show you that will be featured on the 2026 menu. Eat Drink HTX. What are we looking at, Mary?
So this is our lamb wrap, and this is like very, very popular, especially if you like lamb. This is the one to get. It has tzatziki, it has pickled carrots, it has bell pepper, just really tasty with another local source, Capra Lamb Cooperative. So really, really good lamb as well.
Love that. All right, very quickly run through your hours of operation for everybody.
Okay, we are open Tuesday through Thursday 9:30 to 7, and then Friday and Saturday we stay open a little bit later until 8. Sunday we're open for brunch 10:30 to 2:30, and we are closed on Mondays.
Brunch. Okay, I know where I'm going for brunch. Maybe Eat Drink HTX brunch. Remember, you guys, those menus go live February 1st. Gotta wait till February 15th. It's just 2 weeks to plan. It's okay. You can tell all your friends where you're going. You can go buy your stretchy pants. I know you got to buy stretchy pants for this event. That's the rule. Remember, this event supports the Houston Food Bank. They are able to turn every dollar into 3 meals for food insecure Houstonians. EatDrinkHTX.com is your source to dine out and do good in February, y'all. We will see you next time on Fox Local.